Hi, it's Dr. Walter Salubro of Back to Health Chiropractic Center in Maple, Ontario. It's located in the city of Vaughan. Thank you for watching this video. Many people come to our office because they're looking for corrective chiropractic care. That's corrective chiropractic care, which is an advanced form of providing chiropractic care that is entirely based on research and science. And one of the main techniques we use is called chiropractic biophysics, and it's also called CBP for short. And in fact, it's the most researched technique right now in the chiropractic and scientific and medical literature. And now, if you go to a typical chiropractic office, in most cases, you're going to receive spinal care or some kind of spinal adjustments. And of course, there's different ways and different techniques and different applications that chiropractors use to provide a chiropractic adjustment. And just to give you the basics, if we look at a spine, right, the spine should be nice and straight from the front and should have these three flowing curves from the side. And I'll give you an example. Let's look at the neck, right? The neck should be straight from the front and should have this C-shaped curve from the side. That's the normal alignment of the neck from the front and from the side. And the research tells us that when the spine is optimized in its natural normal alignment, then it's protecting the spinal cord on the inside at its maximum potential. What that means is now the brain is connecting optimally with the rest of your body because, of course, the brain sends messages to the rest of your body through the nervous system, the spinal cord, and all these spinal nerves which reach to all your organ systems, your arms, your legs, all your body parts, all your cells, all your glands, everywhere. So when there is a spinal misalignment, it could be a rotation, it could be a tilting of the spine. When it's shifting out of alignment, that's called a spinal misalignment. It's also called a subluxation. When it's one or two vertebrae, we call it a segmental subluxation or segmental spinal misalignment. All that means is it's very localized. That alone can cause irritation on the nervous system and on the surrounding tissues. But when it comes to, and chiropractors correct that with adjustments, but when it comes to corrective chiropractic care, we're looking at it not only from a specific local point of view, but also from a global perspective. What that means is this. Well, the neck is made up of 7 vertebrae. And like I said, it should be straight from the front and have these three that have this natural curve, this C-shaped curve from the side. And we can actually x-ray someone, we can x-ray their spine and determine on an x-ray, on a film, if it's actually straight or has this curve from the side. And according to the research, the corrective care chiropractic research, we actually know what normal data or normal values are or normal measurements are. So we can take your x-ray, we can take your neck and compare it to normal. So if it's normal and between the top bone and the bottom bone should be approximately 60 degrees of a curve, so it's a segment of a circle between C2 and C7, it's about 42 degrees of a curve, so it's also a segment of a circle. All that means is that we need to see a circular alignment to your neck. When it's circular within those degrees, then it's normal. The problem is when it shifts out of alignment. Now, you probably think that patients don't come in looking like this. Well, they do. And this is a global spinal misalignment or a global subluxation because multiple bones, multiple segments of the vertebra or the spine are now shifted out of alignment. This is a major, major problem. It's very common, and in fact, you don't have to take my word for it. Just walk around the community, walk around the mall, look at your family, look at your coworkers, look at your children or your teenagers, and if they're walking around like that, well, posture is the window to your spine. If the head's going forward and you're slouching, well, that's the same thing that's happening to the spine. What we need to do is confirm that with a chiropractic exam and, of course, x-rays. And what happens, according to the research, is that over time, the bones actually wear out and degenerate because of this subluxation, this shifting forward. And of course, that happens over many years. In fact, it happens over decades, and we catch that later on x-rays. But if it's at early stages, it's beginning to form degeneration at the cellular level, which we can take an x-ray, it can be out of alignment like this, and we're not going to see the arthritic changes or degeneration. But according to the research, we know it's occurring because it's occurring cellularly. So that's what we call stage 1 or phase 1 spinal degeneration or spinal misalignment or subluxation. And essentially, it's causing a lot of problems. What it does, the second thing it does is actually tensioning the spinal cord. It's causing choking tension on the spinal cord, now minimizing the amount of brain power flowing through the spinal cord to the rest of the body. In essence, just imagine the spinal cord is being stretched out over those hard bones. Just can't be a good scenario. In some cases, people feel pain because of that, and they have different body signals like neck pain, headaches, tension in the muscles, arm pain, numbness, tingling, maybe mid-back pain or low back pain or leg pain. It can be associated with all these postural shifts. And in some cases, it may not have any pain whatsoever. And just because this is not painful, you see someone with their head like this forward, right? And that equates to the spine on their x-ray, and they don't have any neck pain or back pain or headaches because and they're still in that situation. Does that look like it's normal to you? No, of course not. And that's causing major problems on the nervous system. So from a corrective approach, from a chiropractic corrective approach, now we're talking about corrective chiropractic care. We're not just working to align the individual segments, we're actually working to align the global position of the spine. So if the head is forward, we want to bring it back into the curvy position. And that's what corrective chiropractic care is. If the head is slanted to the side, we want to bring it back to the neutral position to the front. And I use the neck position as an example because we see it very often, this forward head position or forward head posture, but the concept applies to the rest of the spine. So we have specific techniques that we use in the office. There's specific adjusting techniques that we do with our hands or with adjusting instruments, sometimes on the table, sometimes with the patient standing. That's called corrective chiropractic adjustments. Another word for that would be mirror image adjustments. And then we also give patients exercises, postural exercises. They're also called mirror image exercises. I'll give you an example. If someone's head is forward, or we teach them to come back in the mirror image position and then hold that for several seconds and repeat that 30, 40, or 50 times on a daily basis to re-strengthen the curve, re-strengthen the muscles, and get that alignment corrected. Then we use other forms of corrective care, which is called traction. Now, traction is a very big topic. I'll cover some other areas of traction in other videos. Today I want to talk about the neck, and we have different devices or techniques to actually do traction of the neck. This is one that we send patients home with. It's called a Deneroll. Okay, I also call it a traction roll, but the name is Deneroll. And if you can see, it's actually specifically peaked to match the actual alignment of the neck. So according to research, it's actually matching the normal curve of the neck. And the patient would lie on it, and naturally lying on it, so check this out, you'd be on the floor, you lie on it, and the neck would naturally curve in the right direction. So that's a form of corrective chiropractic care. It's called traction. And how it looks like, if I show you on a model here, so how it looks like over here. So here's a model. You can see an image of the spine superimposed on the model. Well, what she's doing is she's now lying on this roll, and her neck is now bending in the right direction, right? So if her neck was straightened or reversed in the opposite direction, she would get something like that. So that's a summary, very introductory summary to corrective chiropractic care. It's not only about pain relief, it's not only about delivering adjustments to some areas of the spine, it's literally about reconstructing spinal alignment, returning bad posture back to good posture or normal posture, and correcting global alignments of the spine, in essence to free up any interference or choking on the spinal cord and on the nervous system, and in essence to optimize your health in your body from the inside out, because the nervous system is what controls everything. So the better alignment your posture is in and your spine is in, the more nervous system health and the better your ability for your body to function, heal, and repair in the moment and also in the long run. So I hope you found that useful. That's what we do. It's called corrective chiropractic care, and we have different forms of that in the office as well. We're always advancing with our techniques and introducing new techniques on a regular basis. I will be introducing some other videos as well with corrective chiropractic care in the near future, so look out for those. And if you have any questions, if you're wondering how corrective chiropractic care can help specifically with your condition, whether it's bad posture, back pain, neck pain, headaches, migraine, fibromyalgia, other health issues, maybe tingling or arm pain or sciatica type pain, give us a call at our office. We're here in Maple, Ontario, and I would love to chat with you over telephone and see how chiropractic could be a beneficial avenue for you. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below as well, and I'd like to answer the questions online as well. Thank you for watching, and look out for the next video.